So good morning class. In the last lecture we have studied about the defects of the human eye. So we have studied the three refractive defects. First is myopia, then hypermetropia and then presbyopia. So in myopia we have studied that when a person can't see the far away object but can see the nearby objects, so this defect is called myopia. So to correct this defect we use concave lens. Okay, so in these defects the image of the object is formed before the retina. Okay, and in hypermetropia, the hypermetropia is when a person can see nearby object but can't see far away object. So this defect is called hypermetropia. So to correct that defect we use convex lens. Okay, so in hypermetropia the image of the object is formed beyond the retina. Okay, so in presbyopia, due to older age of the person, the size of the lens is increased. Okay, so the lens becomes heavy, those ciliary muscles can't hold the lens. Okay, means it cannot change the focal length of the lens. Okay, so this, if the person is also suffering from myopia, then it can't see the nearby object as well as the far away object. Okay, so in this case we use the bifocal lens to correct this defects. Okay, so after this we study the astigmatism, and in astigmatism, due to irregular shape of cornea, the image is formed at different places, so we see the blurry image. Okay, so in this case we use the special type of lenses. In the cataract, the color of the lens becomes milky and it becomes the translucent. Okay, so in this case there is no image formed at the retina. Okay, so person can't see anything. So to correct this defect we change the lens, or we can say the eye lens, to the artificial lens. Okay, so in today's class we will solve some numerical. Okay, so based on the defect of the human eye we will do some numericals.
So the question is, the near point of a hypermetropic eye is 1 meter. Means the hypermetropic eye can see up to 1 meter. So before 1 meter it can't see. Okay, what is the nature and the power of the lens required to correct this defect? Okay, so we want to correct this defect. So this defect is, so the first is defect is hypermetropia. Okay, now 1 meter, he or she can see up to 1 meter, means this is our near point. So near point is equals to 1 meter. Clear? Near point is 1 meter. So means up to 1 meter, so this is 1 meter, up to 1 meter the hypermetropic eye can see. But before 1 meter, if any object placed before 1 meter, he or she can't see the object. So what we want in this question is that if an object is placed at 25 centimeter, because normal eye can see up to 25 centimeter. Okay, so we want to see the object placed at 25 centimeter. Okay, so we also want to see the object placed at 25 centimeter. What should we do? Up to 1 meter we can see, but if a object is placed at 25 centimeter we can't see, but we want to see the object placed at 25 centimeter, or we can say before 1 meter. Okay, so the near point of a normal eye is 25 centimeter. That's why we are using this 25 centimeter. So if an object is placed at 25 centimeter, okay, so its image, if we form at this point, okay, so the image of an object placed at 25 centimeter, if we formed at 1 meter, it will be visible to us. Why? Because at 1 meter this eye can see the object. So what we want, we want to form the image of the object placed at 25 centimeter to 1 meter. Means we have to form the image of the object placed at 25 centimeter, okay, at 1 meter. Okay, because 1 meter, up to 1 meter, this I can see. So if suppose a box is placed at 25 centimeter, this I can't see. But if we make the object of this box placed at 25 centimeter to 1 meter, now this box will be visible to this eye. Okay, why? Because up to 1 meter, this I can see. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to place a convex lens. We have to place a convex lens of a particular focal length, so that its image 25 centimeters object image is formed at 1 meter. Okay, so what we want to use, our U is 25 centimeter. Okay, so U is 25 centimeter. Clear? And we want image at 1 meter. Okay, so this 25 can be written as 0.25 meter. That will be easier for us. Okay, so why I am taking U as 25 centimeter, because at 25 centimeter we want to see. Okay, so V is 1 meter. Now what should be the focal length of this object? This we can calculate. So this we can calculate by Miller's formula. So F we want to calculate. Now you can see all the distances are towards the left side of this lens. So we will take these distances as negative. So this distance will be negative, this distance will also negative. So we want to calculate the focal length. So focal length from lens formula, we know that 1 upon F is equals to 1 upon V minus 1 upon U. Okay, so put the values. 1 upon F we want to calculate is equals to 1 upon V is 1 meter minus 1 upon, so this is minus, okay, 1 upon U is minus 0.25 meter. So this is 1 upon F is equals to minus 1 upon 1 minus plus 1 upon 0.25. Okay, so this will be 1 upon F is equals to, this can be written, what will be the LCM of 1 and 0. So 0.25 we can write, 0.25 can be written as 25 by 100. Okay, so if we write down this, so this will be written, this can be written 25 upon 100. So what will be the LCM? LCM will be 25. Okay, so this will be minus 25 plus this will be 25 1, this is 100. So 1 upon F is equals to, this is 75 divided by 25. So this is 1 upon F is equals to 3. Okay, so this is 3 meter. We know that power is equals to 1 upon F, and 1 upon F is equals to 3 meter. So power is equals to 3 meter, or we can say power is always diopter. Clear? So the answer of this question is, what is the nature? Nature is convex. Nature is convex lens. Okay, and what is the power? Power is 3 diopter. Clear? Okay, so this is the answer of this question. So first we have to determine which object we want to see. in this question we want to see the object placed is 25 centimeter, so we will put this as u. Okay, so where up to which distance we can see, this will be our v. Okay, so let us do the next question. Now the next question is, the far point of a myopic person is 80 centimeter in front of the eye. What is the nature and the power of lens required to correct the problem? Okay, so in this question the defect is myopia. Okay, and the far point is 80 centimeter, means the up to 80 cent. What is myopia? First we have to recall what is myopia. Myopia is a defect in which person can see the nearby object but can't see far away object. It means up to 80 centimeter he or she can see, but beyond 80 centimeter he or she can't see any object, means it will be blurred to them. Okay, so means we want a object placed at infinity. Infinity means very large distance. Placed at infinity should be visible. So what we have to do, the object placed at infinity, its image we have to form at 80 centimeter. Okay, why we are forming the image at 80 centimeter? Because anything which is placed at 80 centimeter will be visible to the eye. Okay, because its far point is 80 centimeter and the myopia is up to 80 centimeter he or she can see, beyond this we can't see. This is the defect, means a person can't see the far away object. Okay, near object he or she can see, means the object nearer to 80 centimeter it will be visible, but clearly visible, but the object beyond 80 centimeter it will not be clearly visible. So we want the object placed at infinity, its image should be formed at 80 centimeter. So this is our first goal. So u, in this case u is equals to infinity, means object is placed at infinity, its image we want to form at 80 centimeter. Okay, 80 centimeter. So what will be the focal length? First, to correct myopia we use concave lens. Okay, we use concave lens. Okay, so u is infinity, v is 80 centimeter. What will be the f? Now all the distances are towards left, so we will take all the distances as negative. So from lens formula 1 upon f is equals to 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. Okay, so 1 upon f is equals to 1 upon v. V is 80 centimeter, which is minus 1 upon minus infinity. So we know that 1 upon infinity is always 0. Clear? And 1 upon 0 is always infinity. These two things you have to keep in your mind. Okay, so 1 upon infinity is 0, 1 upon 0 is infinity. So 1 upon f is equals to minus 1 upon 80. Clear? Because 1 upon infinity is 0, so it will be 0. So what is 1 upon 80? So 1 upon f is equals to 0.0125 centimeter. Okay, clear? This is 1 upon 80. So 1 upon f is equals to, if focal length is in meter, then it is p, if it is in meter. So we also know that p is equals to 100 upon f if f is in centimeter. Okay, so if focal length is in, here it is in centimeter, here it is in meter. If focal length is in meter, so we will write the formula 1 upon f. If focal length is in centimeter, so power should be 100 upon f, because meter is equals to this upon 100 and 100 will go up. Okay, so in this case p is equals to 100 into 1 upon f, and we know that 100 into 1 upon f is 0.0125. So this will be 1.25, and this is positive. Sorry, this is negative. This power is negative. Okay, so this is diopter. So what is our answer? So the nature of the lens is concave, and the power of the lens is equals to minus 1.25 diopter. Clear? So this is the answer. First we have to understand where is the object and where we have to form its image so that it is visible to our eyes. Clear? So let us do one more example. Now the question is, a person cannot see the object placed before 50 centimeter. What is the name of the defect? Find the nature and the power of the lens required to correct this defect. Okay, so what is given? A object placed, so let this is 50 centimeter, this is our eye, and object placed before 50 centimeter, the eye can't see. So the defect in which we can't see nearby object but can see the far away object. Okay, so this defect is called hypermetropia, where we can't see the nearby object but can see far away object. So the defect is hypermetropia. Clear? So we know that in hypermetropia we want to see the object placed at 25 centimeter. Clear? So object placed at 25 centimeter, how we can see if we form the image of this object at 50 centimeter. So u is equals to minus 25 centimeter. Now you know the concept, v is equals to 50 centimeter and f we want to calculate. So from lens formula 1 upon f is equals to 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. So this is 1 upon f is equals to 1 upon v is 50 centimeter. This is minus, this is also minus, because all the so what lens we have to use? We have to use convex lens. So all the distances are towards left, so that will be negative. Okay, so this is minus 50 minus 1 upon u is minus 25. So 1 upon f is equals to 1 upon minus 1 upon 50. This will be minus plus 1 upon 25. All distances are in centimeter. So 1 upon f is equals to, LCM will be 50. So this is minus 1. This is plus, this is 2. So 1 upon f is equals to, this is 1 upon 50. Clear? So this is in centimeter. So power is equals to 1 upon f. Clear? If it is in meter, if it is in centimeter, so power is equals to 100 upon f if it is in centimeter. Now, so we have now power is equals to 100 into 1 upon f in centimeter. So this is 100 into, what is 1 upon f? 1 upon f is 1 upon 50. Okay, so this is 2. So power is equals to plus 2 diopter. Clear? So this is a power, this is the defect, and what is the nature? Nature is concave. Clear? So this is how we do the questions related to the myopia and hypermetropia. Clear? So these are very simple questions, but we have to keep in mind which object we want to see. Okay, which object we want to see. Here we want to see the object placed at 25 centimeter. So because at 50 centimeter we can see, so its image we have to form at this place. That's why we are using this lens. So this is the this lens forms the image of this object at this position. Now this image works as the object for this image, this our eye lens. Okay, so if its image is 50 centimeter, it will be visible to the eye because I can see at the 50 centimeter. So this is how we do the numericals. Clear? So this is all for today. So in next lecture we will start the dispersion of light. Okay, so dispersion of light means breaking down of white light into 7 colors. Okay, suppose by glass prism, suppose this is a prism, and if white light passes through this prism, it breaks down into 7 colors. Okay, so this is Vibgyor, Vibgyor, means violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So whenever we pass white light from the glass prism, it break down into 7 colors. So this phenomenon is called dispersion of light. Okay, so in next lecture we will study the dispersion in great detail. Okay, so this is all for today class.
I hope you have understood the numericals and the little bit of dispersion of light. Okay, so numericals, you have to keep something in mind, that if the person is having myopia, how we can solve the numericals in presbyopia. Now I hope you have understood the numericals, how to solve the numericals. Okay, so before solving the numericals, you have to keep something in your mind, that in hypermetropia how we can solve the numericals. So in hypermetropia, our image should be formed at the near point. Okay, in presbyopia our image should be formed at our far point. Okay, so these things you have to keep in mind. Okay, so this is how you can solve the question. Okay, so in dispersion we have studied the splitting of white lights into several colors. Okay, so we will study more about dispersion in next lecture. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you class.